Whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you want, I want it. Whatever you want, I want it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for joining us live tonight.
Whatever you want, whatever you want, I
We're going
want
to get down to
it.
the
Whatever you
business,
want, I
man.
want it.
Government
Whatever you want, I
contracting, man.
want
Why your
it.
black
Whatever you
business
want,
needs to
whatever you want.
be in government contracting. We're going to get down to the money tonight, man. I appreciate everybody for joining. Like, follow, and subscribe. Join us. Reach out to the team at Black Business Matters 2018. Black Business Matters 2018 at gmail.com. It's free to join, free to be a member. We got meetups weekly. You know, you could send us reviews of your product or samples or whatever you want to do. We can get your business out there. Go from local to global, man. We're going to get you out on all our platforms. We got trade missions coming up going to Africa, trade missions going to the Middle East. And we're going to be doing a lot more coming up soon. So, man, y'all stand by. We're going to get this thing started. Why government contracting is the next 40 acres in the mule. Let's get started. All right. So, look, man, I appreciate y'all getting started out with us, man. Like, I don't want to hold this up no further. Let me get the microphones out the way. But I got this special guest that's going to be able to come in and join us. So let me get the music down and let me get all the intro music down, and we're going to go forward. Let's get the sound on. Let's get the sound on. All right, all right. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. We gotta get this background. Let's settle down. Let's settle down. Let's settle down, man. Let's settle down, men. Let's settle down, men. Let's get these government contracts up here. Let's get this sister up here. Let's go. There we go, sis. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Here we go. Let's calm down over here, man. Let's get to the money. Let the sister speak, man. Let the sisters get had the floor. Let the sister have the floor. Okay. Today we're gonna be talking about why we need to be addressing government contracting. Go ahead and get it started, sister. And remember, like, follow, and subscribe to sister's channel, man. This sister put in that work, man. Felicia Streeter. So Felicia Streeter, we ain't gonna say bye, Felicia. We gonna say hi, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? Felicia Streeter, man. What's going on? What's happening? She dropping that game. She came through and dropped that game. She going to change lives. We gonna do major things together. So reach out to Felicia Streeter, like, follow, subscribe, be one of her subscribers. You know what I mean? And then Miss Streeter, man, make sure you reach out to the team here at Black Business Matters. You know what I mean? But we always got much love for you, and we going to put you on today. So let's get it started.
Need help deciding what you should offer to the government? In this video, I'm sharing information on how you can decide what you'll offer to the government, plus my two favorites. Hey, I'm Felicia. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we drop new videos and go live right here on the channel.
I
can
like how
help
she come in with that
many
intro.
people in my community and programs in deciding what they now offer to the government. And now it's your turn. Let's dive into how to decide what you will offer to the government. Now, in just thinking about that, I want you to keep in mind as I share this information here with you, and as you decide what you're going to offer to the government, make sure you keep in the top of your head that you're not creating another job for yourself. I'm pretty sure that's not the goal. So, in whatever you decide, let's keep in mind that you're not wanting to create another job for yourself. Literally, I don't want to create another job for myself. So, I also want you to think, what are you good at? What do you like to do? What do you have experience in? Too often, I have people come to me selecting something that they want to do based on how much money they think they can possibly make. So, for example, they may pick, um, I don't know, janitorial versus professional training and development because they think in janitorial they can make more money than professional training and development. But here's the thing, if you don't have any experience or if you don't like doing it, what's the real true reality of what you selected to do? Right? So I'm not going to answer that for you, but I want you to think about that. All things are equal. You know, you have the experience, you enjoy doing it, and it's not creating a job for you, then by all means, you can look at money, the potential money you can make as well. But just don't look at that alone. Now that you know what that is, you know, acknowledge that, but verify it too. Okay. How do you verify that you've made a great selection on what you're going to offer to the government? Validate it. Okay. I have a video on how you can actually do that. And so I'm going to put the link down below for you on how you can do a search yourself to validate your selection. Okay. Whether, however, you came up with the selection, I gave you a few things to consider. Now that you're there, validate what you decide you're going to offer to the government. For those of you that, you know, are a little bit ahead of the game, I want you to comment below. What do you offer to the government? And even if you watch this, go do the search, come back, that's cool too. But let us know down in the comments, me particularly, I like to know, what do you offer to the government? I do have people that come to me, they're just getting started in their business. So they have personal experience, but no business experience. So let me just say there's nothing wrong with starting in the private sector first. I always tell people build your business in the private sector alongside building your government side of your business, because we all know that sometimes the contracts are a little bit fewer and further in between than in the private sector. And so if your thing is cash flow, do both. Okay, I have a free resource on my website, 5 marketing strategies. I'll share that link down below. And it talks to you about building your cash flow in the private sector while you're building your government contracting business. Because I always say, who said you can't do both? And why shouldn't you? Right? We all want the cash flowing. We're a for-profit business. So definitely, if you're just starting out, you're just getting a foothold on this, definitely consider it if you want cash flow. Okay. Let me share with you my 2 favorite places to start. Again, it depends on what type of experience you have and what your desires are for your business. You know, one of the things I cover in my Contractors Edge bootcamp, the first thing I cover is your preferences and laying a solid foundation for your business. And part of that is deciding what do you want to offer to the government and what makes sense for you based on your business goals. And then I also believe your business goals should align with what you want personally. I believe, and most people that work with me want the same thing, is that you build the life that you crave with a business that you desire, and then that business is able to support the lifestyle that you desire. So anything and everything we do over here in my community, we try to make sure it's all in alignment with your goal. One of the things I like is services. Services is usually a lower startup cost, so you don't have to have a line of credit or things like that to get started. You're just offering a service. So the startup cost investment there is low. And most of the time, you can pick a service that you already have experience in. Too many times I get people coming to me like, oh, I see them, you can make a lot of money in construction. So I want to start doing construction, but they don't have any experience in construction. No experience in construction, have no clue. So, okay, you can make a lot of money in construction. You want to get started today. Do you know how long it's going to take you to really make some money? You have to learn how to do construction first. And that's not an overnight thing. There's a lot of risk and liability also involved in construction. So I never suggest someone start there, especially if they don't have any experience. Now, also keep in mind, professional services, you don't need to have like a background check. You don't need to have a lot of background experience. It's low startup costs. Did I say that before? Low startup costs. Check this out. Your margins on professional services can sometimes be quite a bit higher than some of the other industries. So cost, markup costs, I've seen from 15% to 30%. So that's pretty juicy. Another sector, I do like construction. I do. Okay. But again, you have to have the experience to do construction. If that's not the case, another industry I like is janitorial, which is adjacent to construction. And a lot of times you'll see janitorial contracts wrapped up under a construction contract. So I do like janitorial services as well, because most people have some type of cleaning experience. And then what you may have to do different at this higher level, you can definitely learn it quickly. Startup cost is not really that high. Of course, you need your, cleaning supplies and things like that, but it's still not a big ticket item as far as startup costs. So again, I like professional services. I like construction if you have the experience, and I like janitorial services. So again, remember, professional services, there's a list that run the gamut of what that could be, but I do like that. Okay. So hopefully that'll give you some ideas on what you can offer to the government if you're kind of like this, teeter-tottering back, like, I think this week I'm going to do this, and then next week you're going to do that. I've had a client in the past that I worked with privately. I swear I did. And he switched up like four times. And it got to the point, I'm like, I can't help you because you won't decide what you want to do and stick to it. It's like every time you see something new, it's like, oh, I want to do that. Squirrel, I want to do that. Oh, squirrel, I want to do that. And never set a solid foundation, never see what your full potential is, because you haven't invested the time to get the results on one thing. So I want you to decide today, take the time, do whatever research you need to do. If you're on the fence on what you're going to offer, commit to yourself to deciding today, and then take action on what you decide. So there you have it. What you need to do, along with help in deciding on what you will be offering to the government, along with my favorite ways to get started. If you like my help reaching your government contracting goals, you need some support in getting your first bid done, or maybe you're ready to start securing larger contracts, doing teaming arrangements, partnering on deals, that kind of thing, taking it to the next level, definitely reach out to us. Check us out over at the website, First Bid Done Fast. You'll learn all about the Contractors Edge Boot Camp, and we can get you going on your way to getting your first bid done. Remember, you're just one contract away, one contract away from whatever it is you want, achieving your goals, having the life you crave with the business you desire, supporting it. You're just one contract away. Don't forget, like this video if you're digging what I'm putting down. And if you're coming here every week watching my videos, or you find yourself weekends binge watching, yeah, you like my videos. So go ahead and hit the like button. If this is your first time, or you're returning but you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that for me. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, hit the like button, and then guess what? I'll see you right back here next time. Bye for now.
Okay, so you heard what the sister had to say. We gonna keep it right there. The next going forward, we gonna have some government experts come to speak to us about why we need to the steps that we need to take step by step. One, two, three. What we need to do in order to become a government contractor, and what do we need to do in order to make sure that um, we actually are in place to get these government contracts, and to make sure that we actually are doing the necessary things to make sure that the contracts are coming through, and we can either play middleman or we can execute on the contracts because we had the experience. But what do we have to do to get started? And what Black Business Matters is going to be doing in the next coming week, during Startup Week here in DC, we're going to be bringing on some guest experts between the next 24 to 48 hours, explaining to us exactly step by step what we have to do, what we need to do in order to become a federal contractor. And that's the goal. Our 40 acres and a mule might come from actually, working with the biggest purchaser in the world, the biggest consumer in the world, and that's the federal government. And so, Black Business Matters, and it's important that we don't just focus on stimulus money, but we focus on this ongoing stimulus money that's always out there, and this ongoing money that is out there for government contractors. So we need to position ourselves and hasten ourselves to position ourselves as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. We doing an all night run, a campaign run. A campaign, a fundraiser campaign run. So I'm been up, 24 hours already now. So about 24, 26 hours I've been up. So excuse me if I'm falling over my words, but get in position to get some of these federal government contracts, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Make sure that y'all stay on path, stay on purpose. Remember, your Black Business Matters. Get the kids involved. Let's stop this. Let's stop it at this generation, and let's get this next generation on board to understand a profit is better than a wage. With a profit, you can pursue your dreams and live your dreams, and with a wage, you can make a living. And so we want to encourage our children and our families to live their dreams. Let's support one another. Let's support Black. Let's buy Black. Get your business right. Black Business Matters, y'all. Peace.